Charlie Brewster, Packard Master Salesman. I've seen a lot of selling methods used in my time, and I've been pretty close to the problems that face most salesmen, both from my own experience and the experience of others. The other day, I was having lunch with Bill Fitzgerald. He's a new salesman, when one of his problems came up. When Bill asked me out to lunch, I knew there was something on his mind. When he had finished eating, he sprang it.
I've got a problem, Bruce. I think you can help me if you would.
I'll try to, Bill. What is it?
Well, generally, it's about presenting the car in the showroom. I haven't been getting any results whatsoever. In fact, I'm beginning to think that showroom presentations are a waste of time.
I can understand why you might think that, Bill. In fact, I felt the same way about showroom presentations when I first started selling cars. But after you see other salesmen making big commissions, it makes you wonder until you hit on the solution. You see, Bill, there are two ways of looking at a prospect who walks into the showroom of his own accord. One way, and the wrong way, of course, is the negative approach.
Well, now, wait a minute. Any salesman knows better than to use the negative approach.
You'd think so, but let me tell you about it. When a prospect enters, you size him up. His manner, clothes, general appearance, and so on. Using the negative approach, your thoughts go something like this.
This prospect doesn't look too impressive. Probably just shopping around. Yep, look at that. Buick literature. He's a shopper, all right. Well, I won't waste my valuable time on him. He's definitely a poor prospect. Let him browse a while. If he really wants to buy, he'll come over.
You see what I mean by the negative attitude?
Yes, but that's pretty exaggerated, isn't it?
Maybe so, but you'd be surprised how many salesmen let that negative attitude creep in without ever being aware of it. If you consistently miss out on floor presentations, chances are that without knowing it, you're going negative. Now, on the other hand, consider the salesman that's successful on the floor. In the first few seconds as a prospect enters, his thoughts race along something like this.
Hey, look at this. Here's a prospect who saves me plenty of work beating the bushes finding him. He's coming into my home ground, just asking to be sold. He's definitely interested in Packard, or he wouldn't be here. And look at that Buick booklet. Now I know what I'm selling against. When I tell Packard's quality story, I think I'll have me another sale.
You can see the difference in a negative and a positive attitude. And you know that the positive attitude, the assumption that the prospect will buy, is a powerful factor in increasing your earnings. Every salesman knows about the positive attitude, yet it's lacking in many showrooms. In fact, in some, you could die of old age before a salesman would ever so much as greet you. When we get back, I'd like to show you some things that will help build a positive attitude.
Okay, Bruce, where do we start?
Right over here.
Uh-huh. Sales literature and films.
Yes, and the sales album. Together, this is just about the most complete product information furnished for any line of cars. All the material is designed to give you the facts quickly and easily, so you really know what you're selling. A thorough knowledge of your product gives you confidence. That's important to maintaining a positive approach.
Mm-hmm. I can see what you mean.
Yes, and you may have noticed that I haven't mentioned anything that you didn't already know as a salesman.
Well, isn't that because the basic fundamentals of selling never change?
Yes, that's true. A positive attitude and knowledge of the product is, and always has been, the foundation on which your sales presentation is built.
That makes good sense, but continuing from here is where I get into trouble. For instance, I know that in any presentation you first qualify the prospect. After you qualify the prospect and have discovered his interest, then you sell him what he wants. And the final step is to ask for the order. Is that right?
Yes, those are the basic parts of a successful sale. But where's your difficulty?
Well, I guess my trouble is that I know what should be done, but I don't know how to do it. For instance, just how do you qualify a prospect?
When you qualify a prospect, you're searching for clues. You want to know his price bracket and the kind of car he has to trade.